Hi everyone, welcome to the week 20 highlights. Sam was feeling a bit ill this week, but apart from that we managed to get in 7 sessions.
Yeah, hello. So yeah, there's not as much as some of our other weeks, but there's still some good stuff. So here we're doing a short backsman serve. Ben is pushing it, and I'm opening up, or attempting to open up, as per that one.
And we'll be doing this, in quite a lot of sessions until it's got really strong because the open up's so important.
Yeah, one thing we started doing is actually recording how many I'm getting on out of 100, just to sort of measure the consistency as we're going along. Same with a few of the other shots, but open up's kind of what we're working on really at the moment. Here, same sort of thing, we're just playing out the point afterwards. So you can see I've got some quite strong, particularly on my forehand, as soon as the game's in an aggressive state, it's looking pretty good. Here we're doing counter to counter. So as the rally goes on, it should be picking up speed. So it looked alright on the forehand. Backhand, I don't really have enough risk going on. I'm sort of lunging for it, and it's all sort of forearm. That's something I need to work on. It's just a bit jerky, there's not much.
Or we could just have you play more of a punch on the backhand, which will come up later instead.
So here we're playing a game which Ben invented. It's tennis, basically. We're saying no smashes, and we're just playing a game here.
Just sometimes Sam seems quite slow at switching between forehand and backhand, so I was hoping that doing some volleys here would kind of improve the hand speed.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether that worked or not. It was good fun. So what do we do here?
This is backhand to backhand, and I switch it to your forehand.
Okay. So this was basically what I was trying to do is every now and again I was trying to go around the table and do a forehand, but Ben predicted it every time and pushed it down. Just those horrible looking forehands from the wide position. Here, same sort of thing. Just forehand to forehand, then he's switching to the backhand every now and again. So it's a lot more consistent here, but I'm just not yet really comfortable switching to the backhand. I don't really get any power on it. I'm doing some nice forehands, and then as we see, when Ben switches, it's kind of like a bit of a pathetic next shot. So we've been making use of the sun. This is outside of my flat. They've put up some table tennis tables, so we're getting some use out of it.
Yeah, normally it's quite windy, but for this one video it seemed to be alright. The other video we had, it was a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, well, we've been trying to do some more weird spins and weird effects on the ball, so the wind was certainly helping with that.
Now try and go the wrong way. So this was me serving side spin, and then Sam trying to kind of use the same side spin and send it back, so he did 2 fades there. Now I'm going to do the opposite side spin. He has a go at kind of hooking them. We've done quite a lot of different side spin stuff recently.
Yeah, it's something I've been struggling with quite a lot, especially in games, is when the balls aren't necessarily fast, but they're quite spinny. I'm just sort of struggling to know really what to do.
And if you can work out what spin's on it, it's going to determine which shot you need to play with. You need to go slightly around one side. So this is like the hook where you're going slightly around the outside of the ball on the forehand.
Yeah, in a minute we'll see Ben doing it and looking a lot better than I did. He just looks a lot more comfortable, basically. Just looks a lot more natural.
I think it's just kind of the timing to wait for the ball to drop and then just kind of brush around the side of it.
Yeah, I have a tendency to do like a little jerk as well, which doesn't really help.
So here you're letting the ball drop so low that it barely goes over the net.
Yeah,
and then it
quite
kind of
an
kicks
effective
off to
shot.
the side.
Yeah, as you can see, because I got hardly any back.
This is punch to punch.
I quite like punch to punch. It's because you're taking the ball quite early. It's very fast. Not much spin going on.
It's a good alternative if you haven't got a good kind of backhand counter top spin.
So here's us playing a game with Ben's got the mini bat. We have a lot of games with this bat. So there we have it. That's another week in. We've done quite a few now.
Yep, and next week Sam's off to Malta, so there'll be a few more interesting videos there.